Ladies and gentlemen, anginibingelele emakhaya nalapho wonke umuntu ekhona namhlanje. It's so fascinating for me to be here at World Gospel Impact Church. Fundamentally because the word impact is related to the subject esokhuluma ngayo namhlanje. As Soweto kwamandlanza, I've come to understand ukuthi ama relationships ane impact enkulu empilweni yomuntu more than anything can. But I don't want to outlay and preempt the subject because I've got my experts here who are going to be telling us more about how some relationships had them and what have they learned out of those relationships. But for now, look, asiqale nje kahle sizintroduce njengo Soweto kwamandlanzi mhlawumbe ungasho ukuthi ubani wakwabani uvela kuphi. Yes.
Sanibonani. Igama lami nguMendi ngwakasishi ngiphuma la eMayville.
Mayville, thank you so much.
Sanibona, Ngibonisile wakanobela from Nelspruit.
Thank you so much.
Sanibonani, igama lami uZini Ngwandlu from World Gospel Impact Church, Mayville.
Oh, okay.
Sanibonani, igama lami nguBalungile owakandlela uMamchunu.
Thank you.
Chesterfield.
Yabona owakithi wena mhlambe imibuzo izothi ukwehla ngoba nami ngizala umacengwane. Mhlambe masingaqala kuwena sisiwami just to put the foundation quickly. Abaleke ngani ama relationships and omunye umuntu uzozibuza ukuthi masikhuluma ngama relationships sikhuluma ngani ngoba omunye umuntu masithi relationships uzovela acabanga uboyfriend. Mhlambe singaqala la ukuthi abaleke ngani ama relationships and iyini relationship kuwena as umuntu.
Ziyaba umuntu kube nabantu, can be friends, ngaba umndeni, ngabe boyfriend. You find who you are. Uyazazi mo ujabulile, uyazazi futhi mengabe ungekho right. Abantu kahle kahle abakwazi ukukhombisa indlela because indlela ngeke uzuhambe uwedwa, kumele ube khona abantu abakusizayo endleleni.
Mhlambe bangabuya ngize kuwena sami ngibuza ukuthi uma ke kunjalo yini esenza sikwazi ukusustain ama relationships on the point on our side ukuthi they don't end up hurting us. We know ukuthi ekugcineni it's a two-way relationship ukuthi lokho umuntu akwenzayo nawe okwenzayo, but what can we do engenza ukuthi sustain ama relationships esicabanga ukuthi right empilweni?
Kahle kunzima ukuthi usustain a relationship because abantu bafika ngendlela engafani ku relationship and for different reasons. So mina ngingasho ukuthi just be loyal kumuntu. Usho ukuthi you need that person for that particular thing. Hayi ukuthi ufike ngokuthi uzofika namhlanje kusasa awusekho, kusasa ukhona, kusasa awusekho. Just be loyal and ube true to yourself.
So can we say in all types of relationships ama principles ayafana or ayashintsha?
For me, I would say ayashintsha. Because it's not the same way that I'm going to treat my boyfriend, the same way that I treat my friends. Obviously, my boyfriends, I have a lot of emotions that are going to be attached again. So, izinto eziningi zami, ama emotions zami azoclouda I-judgment yami ngaye esikhathini esiningi. Kanti meanwhile, my friends ngiyabathanda just because they are friends and just because they are there. But it's people that engikwazi ukuthi ngazi ukuthi no, laba ngingakwazi ukuphila ngaphandle kwakhe. But because kwi-boyfriend, my emotions asuke ecloudekile kakhulu, so ngisuke sengibona kahle ukuthi okay lo muntu angikwazi ukuphila ngaphandle kwakhe.
Benungazalwanga ngaphandle kwakhe.
Exactly. But because even izwi laNkulunkulu liyasho lithi ubani ongayazi ukuthi inhliziyo umkhohlisi. So that's where ilento le iqala khona, iqala la enhlizweni yakho with ama emotions.
I can see ukuthi many of us ama relationships sikhuluma ngawo are involve ama emotions more than anything. Mhlambe to get deeper into this subject here to ngoba sikhuluma ngama relationships, and one of the things actually that I noticed ukuthi if you talk about a relationship in a normal sense, you have the word sheep at the end, and one thing that you expect about the sheep is that it's from somewhere to somewhere, and what usually hurts us is when the sheep doesn't get to a place where it was meant to get to. Mhlambe kuwena swami yipi experience uke waba nayo esingathi masikubuza sithi with what relationship hurt you usibekele yona namhlanje?
Sanibona, i-relationship yami lengasho ukuthi yake yangihetha or yangihlukumeza kakhulu emoyeni wami was I can refer it to as a non-existent relationship where I had a relationship with my father. He has passed on. I had a relationship with him and I grew up.
So just come back. When we say non-existence, do you mean it only existed in your mind, but physically it wasn't there?
Yes, it wasn't there physically. At first, I thought he was just a man, and I thought he was alive. Only when I went looking for him to find out, no, he passed away like 96. In 96, I was very young. So when you grow up with kids, you know, you build that relationship and you have anger within yourself. Okay, baba, where is he? Like, why am I struggling like this? Because they are with their fathers, they are happy. So it was this relationship that I had. Sometimes I would lock myself in a room and I would think, yes, my father, I wanna ngifisa wathi ukuthi like indlela khuluma ngayo, indlela mhlambe hleka ngayo, like things like imagine it in.
So there's something I'm picking from what you're saying, and I wanna ask you, my sister Uguti, if a relationship, of course, then in any case, whether fatherly, motherly, relating to sibling, involves two people or more. In this case, we have a situation where the relationship seems to exist kumuntu oyedwa. So is it possible ukuthi umuntu abe kwi relationship omunye umuntu angekho kuyona kodwa ibize nge relationship?
It was a confusing relationship. We were friends with this guy, so became very close. And then he would do everything that a boyfriend would do. Kodwa he never said the magic word. So ngasala ngibe puzzled or confused, yabo. And into engithetha kakhulu
the magic word was
I love you.
I love you.
Of course. So mina nje ngasho ukuthi into eyangiphatha kabi kule relationship ukuthi ke nake angizazi ukuthi ngizothi ngi-girlfriend yakhe or i-boyfriend yami. Angikwazi ukumclaima, yabo. But he does everything. He take me out, he phones me ekuseni intambama anytime if you want to come see me, he comes over
and available,
I
yes.
allow him because vele I'm feeling happy and I'm even falling for the person, yabo. So naye ngiyambona ukuthi yes uyangithanda, the actions were speaking louder, but mina I wanted to hear igama lisho ukuthi okay, this is it, Mendy. How do you feel about me? And then nami ngimphendula ukuthi no, this is how I feel, or maybe phela nami ngibe intombazane and like
I get you.
play around.
Mhlawumbe before we go to the part where we speak about the lessons that we've learned, would I be wrong then if I said Usiswami was more hurt by her expectations from the other partner or party, not what the partner did?
I feel like when wahethwa ama expectations akho. At that time when mhlambe wawuhead wawufeel lonely kanti yena mhlambe uyifunela friendship nje.
So I had a time whereby ngambiza ngathi okay, let us conclude here. We've never spoke about our private life. Do you even have a girlfriend? He said no. I didn't have a boyfriend either. So I was like, what are we having? Yabo.
So now quickly, now it takes us back to where we were. Can you have a relationship without agreeing? Because you see, to address that you've been ahead, we need to ask the question, can you have a relationship no muntu ningakaze nivumelane ukuthi you have a relationship?
You know what? I am reminded of the scripture that says, how can two walk together without coming into an agreement?
Amen.
You can never, Mandy. I think, I'm sorry that it's you can never say ukuthi ukwi relationship ningakaze nihlale phansi nachaza ukuthi nikwi relationship nachaza ukuthi nifila kanjani about each other. Yabona mengabe kuthiwa your expectation hurt you, I can agree with that. You expected more from the guy, kanti the guy was actually giving you what he thought was right at that particular time. When you wanted him to go beyond, but beyond wamfana wawungekho. Beyond it was like, no, this is it. Mandy is just a friend, and I just want. And why you going to be happy ngakhona? You know what? Sometimes men can actually keep on doing these great things to us because they see that smile that they bring into our eyes, but not for the fact because they love us. But they just want to, you know, there are certain things that my husband does, not because he likes them, but because he likes seeing me happy. So I think ihluka lapho indaba ye relationship ukuthi kunomuntu mengabe umuntu engakazi athi uyakuthanda, be careful not to involve your emotions because lo muntu kwenzela lezo zinto because kuyamjabulisa ukubona ujabule but hayi ngoba ekuthanda.
So then maybe to bring this one to sum it up, do we say then, because I know you wanted to answer this question, Uguti, can we say relationship hurts us or it's our expectations? Because we need to know if we are changing from the view or the standpoint that we have, Uguti, the relationship that hurt me, or we're now saying, actually, no, it was not the relationship that hurt me. It was my expectation that hurt me. So what are we saying in view of that?
On my view, I think my expectations umuntu asuke emhead. Because you might find ukuthi uthola umuntu okay athi uyakuthanda ngalendlela le kodwa mangabe uzothola umuntu ozowenza ngalendlela owenza like njengoba umendesho othi lena waye kwi relationship waye kwi relationship naye kodwa umuntu engekho relationship naye kodwa enza lezi zinto lezi ezazimjabulisa umendi uthola ukuthi umendi waye naye boyfriend vele nje kodwa boyfriend yakhe be normal nje relationship nje bayathandana but lo wenza izinto ejabulisa umendi so into ehetha umuntu yema expectations ukuthi okay I'm in a relationship nalo kodwa akangenzeli into efana nalo so sehethekile la ukuthi I feel like I'm not appreciated or something.
I get you. Mhlambeke, let's go to this our last question and ask Uti, from the relationships that you've had and the background and whatsoever, what have you learned from those relationships which could have possibly hurt you?
Kokuqala I have learned ukuthi ngingabi sesikhuluma ngema expectations I know but ukuthi ngingabi nema expectations expect labanye bantu to care for me or to care about me into lekumele ngiyende is to spend time nami and learn about me and appreciate me kokuqala before I can expect labanye bantu ukuthi bafune kuba ku relationship nami or bakhe budlelwane nami so into nje lengatshela yona ukuthi no let me tinvo tendeka people come people go and I will be hurt and I pray to God ukuthi I don't hurt people and impilo iqhubeke kanjani.
And also we must say ukuthi when we say relationships hurt or expectations did hurt you, I think the problem also that we must identify is that there's nothing wrong with having expectations. It is a common cause when you see a person engaging with you. But there is a problem when you don't communicate your expectations. Because then you are thinking, lo muntu yes or something, uzowa decode lama expectations. Whether it's a father, a mother, or a brother, or a boyfriend, or a husband, you must be able to deliver those expectations so that you avoid being hurt at the end. What have you learned from the relationship also that could have possibly hurt you? And how can you equip someone to make sure they are not hurt in the same way?
Okay, engakusho ukuthi ke na kumele ngizame ukuthi ngingafaka ama emotions I mean everything abantu abayenzayo because ngoba ngisho ukuthi umuntu mezokwenza into mina ngimazi ukuthi uyenza ngasiphi izathu yabo so into ayenzayo must take into ayenzayo njengoba injalo and then wait upon them. Even though it hurts me, maybe I'll have to deal with
But just let me challenge you quickly. To deny our emotions is to deny our own existence.
No, okay.
So it means you are saying you are condoning a state where you want people to be physically into relationships, but they are emotionally detached. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, maybe one needs to build walls then.
Can I just rescue her quickly?
Yeah.
I think I may try
Maybe
to
rescue me, not her, rescue me. Because I'm the one who asked the question, so you rescue me, not her. Yeah.
Okay. Yabona le yama emotions. I fully agree with you that if we deny our own emotions, tina just existence it's ayikho. But I would say, Mina, always leave a space for disappointment. Don't go all in until you are sure. And it takes one. Yabona lento umuntu kangibuza ukuthi mamdlela how would I know ukuthi he's the one? Mangabuthi angishiya space ngazi kanjani mangase kungafanele ukuthi ngishiye isikhala. Unfortunately I don't have an answer for that. But umuntu uyena owaziyo ukuthi no man I've never felt like this. You know, no I've never felt like this.
So basically we can say the art of relationships is in the hearts of those people because then you organize, you coordinate, you embrace a relationship the way that you are.
Yes.
A relationship that you have, nomfundisi, may not be the same relationship that you have because how your hearts connect is different. Any lessons that you have learned, if you have any relationships that hurt you?
I mean, engakusho ukuthi limit your expectations. Because
but I want to get through limit expectations in what kind of relationship? If this is your father, you're supposed to have expectations that he's going to provide, he's going to protect, he's going to be there when you need him. So how do you limit? Because you must remember, in some relationships, these expectations are natural. It's not like these relationships, these expectations are built up by her mind, thinking someone is there when another. In this case, the relationship expectation is there, it's normal, it's natural.
Enye into yazi ukuthi i-relationship khona ukuthi ukwi-relationship.
Yeah.
And then kuba khona ukuthi uhalela i-relationship yalo muntu lo. So wena sometimes ungena kwi-relationship hayi ukuthi uza ngothando. Okay, lingaba khona uthando kodwa uthi ngifisa ukuthi umuntu wami nami enze njengalo. Ngifisa ukuthi ubaba wami nami enze njengobaba kaSibanibani. So limit your expectations ukuthi wazi ukuthi amandla omuntu awafani. Amandla owenza izinto awafani futhi nendlela abantu abacabanga ngayo nendlela abakhombisa ngayo uthando ayifani.
Perfect. What we learn today, I know we would have wanted to.
Bengifuna ukusho ukuthi ke na ke okunye la emndenini obamfundisi kwakwashumayela I think last year mengaphosisi.
Umfundisi uNdamani.
Yes, bamndamani. It spoke about love language, yabo. Kungenza ukuthi umzali wakho uyakuthanda, yabo. Kodwa akakwazi ukukhombisa, wazi yena ukuthi kumele aye emsebenzini, abuye emsebenzini, abeke isinto etafuleni. Omunye wazi ukuthi kumele esikoleni, awazi ukuthi uyakwazi ukubhala, uyakwazi ukudlala lezinye ingane, can you communicate with abanye abantu. So fanele sikwazi ukuthi sibe bold enough to understand ama love languages, ama families ethu, ama partners ethu or ama friendships ethu.
I don't want to close outside. Do you have your last word?
Ukuthi uma umuntu lesinye isikhathi you have to understand. Understand isimo sakho, or understand maybe your parent, your lover, or your sister, whatever, whoever you have a relationship with, is to understand ukuthi naye umuntu unema limitations. Bese nawe njengoba shilo uvangile ukuthi nawe uyawalimita ama expectations wakho. Ube realistic now ukuthi if ungifuna baba wakhe umthengele iBeamer, baba makayi afford iBM. It doesn't mean ukuthi baba makangithanda. Uyangithanda ukuthi akwazi ukuthi angithengele iBM. He can't afford. Understand nje ukuthi.
Thank you so much. I know that we could have wanted to go deeper and dig more into this subject, but there is more to it than what meets the eye. Iqiniso ukuthi ama relationships really have more impact in our life than money, than power, than all of these things that we desire. So for each and every one of us, Emakhaya, what we really learn is to go deep and understand the principles of our relationships and apply the knowledge that we have. And one of the things that we pick up today is the very fact, Yoguti, it is not wrong to have expectations, but it is important to communicate, which brings in a very important aspect of relationships, which if you are going to avoid that hurt in the future, you must be able to communicate. And not just one partner, but both partners must be able to communicate. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you the next time on Isajines Bile Eti, the relationship that hurt me. Thank you so much.